In this video, I wanted to discuss what is a true friend and why do we need them. But first, I wanted to ask you a question, and that is, do you know a man called Chuck Bodak? You probably don't, but instead, do you know a man called Muhammad Ali? And most people will say, yeah, of course I know Muhammad Ali. He's one of the greatest fighters of all time. Who on earth is Chuck Bodak? Well, Chuck was his coach. He was the guy in his corner of the ring. And today I'm going to use an analogy so you can understand the friends that you have in your life and who is actually a true friend to you. So I want you to imagine that you're in the boxing ring of life. You go out about your day, you're there. You're doing really well, you're throwing a few punches and then you get knocked back a little bit. Bell rings, which corner do you go to? Many people go to corner one. And corner one is where they sit down, they miss the stool because they're just by themselves. There's no one around, they just retreat and sort out everything by themselves. People in corner one don't share anything. They're scared to share things with others because they're scared of being judged. They're fearful about what others will think. So what do? They just say, oh, I've got this, I'll sort this out by myself. And there's no one there to help them. So after, you fight in the ring, you go there and you're like, okay, just think about it, reflect on by yourself, and then you go back in. You never get any different perspectives. You never get anyone there that can support you. The sad thing, it's very isolating, it's lonely, and you can easily get depressed if there's no one there to help you. So that's corner one. What's the other option? We could go to corner two. So you're there in life battling, and then get knocked in the eye, and you're like, damn. You go into your corner two. You're there. You got a friend there. They turn to you and say, "Oh man, you've really got hit badly." He's like, "Yeah, come here. Let me have a closer look." And then he knocks you in the other eye, and you're like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, now you're balanced out." And there are some people that are just like this. You know the types of people that you share something to them, and you're like, oh, "Idiot! Why did you do that? Why didn't you just do it this way?" Or when you share something and they say, well, I wouldn't have done it like that. I would have done this, 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 this. Well, it's clearly your fault. What do? Is they just hit you back down. You get up, back into life, and you're like, man, I feel even worse. Why did I even bother doing that? The sad thing is that most people think friends are in corner two and then they go back to corner one. They've never been to corner 3 or 4. So the people in corner two, we all have friends like this, but they drag you down. They're soul suckers, sponges of energy. And they drag you down with them. Whenever you're feeling down, they make you feel even worse. These aren't true friends. So let's move to corner 3. You're in life, you're battling away, it's all going well. Come back down, you've got a bit of a bruise. You turn to your friend and you're like, and he's like, man, you look a little bit dehydrated. So he gets some water and he just flicks some water at you. You're like, okay, that didn't really help, but okay. And then he says, come here. He just gives your eye a little kiss and you're like, it still really hurts. Which friends are like this? The friends that are there on just the surface level. When you're doing really well, let's say you had your fight, went back and you're like, it's going well. They're like, yeah, you're doing really well. That's great. They can be there as your supporter and your cheerleader. But when the times get tough and you're there and you're like struggling a bit, what happens then? Then they're just there, they just deal with surface level stuff. They don't want to give you a drink. They don't want to really help you out. Instead, what they want to do is just flick a little bit of water at you. Make sure, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. They don't actually deal with any of the problems. Instead, they're just there as these surface level people. And how many friends do we have like this on the surface that never go deep? It's always just this surface level connections. So what could you do instead? Well, you could move to corner 4. In corner 4, you're there, you're battling in life, you come back, sit down, they've got a nice stool for you, give you a big drink of water, come here, patch up your eye. They sort your eye out. They say, okay, look, you're doing things wrong. You got to dip your shoulder more because they're coming in, and you can go under that and then land them with a jab and a punch. They give you different strategies. They tell you what to do. They're there for you when you're doing bad and when you're doing good. They actually are there deeply instead of all this surface level stuff, never really getting involved like corner 3, or getting involved negatively like corner 2, or just no one being there like corner 1. Muhammad Ali was one of the greatest fighters of all time because of the people in his corner, corner 4, with Chuck Bodak and many other coaches that helped him on his journey. The question you need to ask for yourself is, who's in your corner? Who's in your corner 4? Which corners do you visit? Because there's so many people that dip in and out of different corners and they wonder why their lives go like up and down and confusing. Imagine if you didn't let yourself move to any of the other corners. If you always went to corner 4. And there are no excuses for this. I know some people that say, oh, but all my friends are in this country or this country. I have friends in the UK. I have friends in China. I have a lot of corner friends in both those places. I still speak to them. It doesn't matter if there's a time difference, 8 hours, 16 hours. If they're a corner 4 friend, you find time. Maybe they're corner 3 friends. Maybe they're even corner 2. But you need to work out who are your corner 4 friends, because they are the true friends, and they'll be there for you. So an exercise which I recommend, which some people do and some people don't, and it's up to you, because you can watch this video, get these insights and not do anything, and that's cool, but nothing will change. Or you could do something different, and it will allow you to grow your corner 4 much better, to allow you to move forward much faster. So the exercise is, write down all your friends you've ever had in your entire life. Why? Because you get to understand, okay, where have these friends been in my life? Are they a true friend? Should I throw them away? What are they? You can even use the corner 1, 2, 3, and 4 example and to stick a number next to their name. Who knows? Maybe you've lost some corner 4 friends on the way that you should reconnect with. Most of us think through life that, oh, we go this, oh, I've got to get new friends here, new friends here, new friends there. Bring your corner with you. We're in an international world where it's much easier to connect with people properly. And you have to bear in mind that if you do it on video, if you do it on a call, anything, as long as they're a corner 4 friend, they're going to help you so much more than 200 corner 3 friends. Everyone knows that you've got some good friends that are always there for you, so spend some more time with them. Speak to them every 2 weeks. If you spend time with your corner 4 friends, then you'll know what a true friend is. The people that are there in the ups, there in the downs, and will always make time for you. With that, I want to say thank you, and I'll see you next week.